What's up, you guys? Welcome to Brandy's World. All the shit that you need to know, yeah, that shit is in the description box below. You guys hit the like button, share me out as well. Let's help get readings out to those who need. If you're this is your first time watching me, hey, thanks. Welcome to Brandy's World, dudes. Create your own world for your own self. That's what I'm here to show you. That's what I'm here to help you do is create a world for your own self. We're here to we're manifestors of the earth. We're here with energy. Our energy is what helps each other change. Our energy is what helps each other shine. I've been having a lot of emotional things happen to me today, you guys. Like I've been purging. I guess you could call it purging. I've been letting go of so much shit. I've literally been in the bed all day long. And I know I feel it in the collective as well. I feel the energy is like very, very. It's not really stale, but it's like I feel it transforming. I feel you guys just. It's like you guys are just laying there praying, or you guys are just laying there wanting change. It's like I can hear all y'all's thoughts. Y'all ever seen that movie? What's the name of it? Solely off what's the name of that damn show? Ooh, solely it's an HBO show. It's about vampires. I don't remember the name of it, but maybe you guys remember it. True Blood, I think is what it's called. I think that is it, True Blood. So I feel like solely off that show, it's like I'm sitting here at home and like I'm hearing all these thoughts, all these changes happening within me as well. But I'm also feeling the collective's energy. A lot of you guys are coming more in tune with that. A lot of you guys are waking up more. A lot of you guys are cutting yourself free from a lot of bullshit, a lot of burden, a lot of hurt. Jupiter's in this card. This is a card of Jupiter. There's also letters in here. Okay, so there's letters in here. I've never noticed that. There's an OTAR. Hold on, you guys. Saturn is also here as well. I don't know what they're pulling me towards these letters, but I'm not sure. It's also scales on here. So this is also an air card. The scales is Libra, which is an air sign. So communication. Hold on, you guys. You got the world card as well with Saturn. So you guys, this is a very karmic thing is ending right now. There's a lot of karmic purging going on right now. There's a lot of letting going on right now. You guys may be feeling the energies of different things. This may not all be your energy that you're feeling. Because there is a huge shift happening right now in the universe. I feel like I don't know exactly what's going on with the planets. I am trying to learn that, but I feel like the world is a sun card as well. There's sun. It's also Taurus in the North Node as well. North Node is about your spiritual freedom. The Sun card is a very fiery sign. They like to be, you know what I'm saying. They like to be the center of the crowd. Taurus. I don't know what they're trying to tell me, but it's kind of like you're needing to stand out more your spiritual path, stand out more into your spiritual truth. A designer. Some of you guys may be designing something with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. If you guys are designing something, I'm actually seeing clothes being made as well. If you guys are thinking about opening up your own practice, I'm also seeing like tie-dyed shit. So if you guys are looking into doing tie-dyed shit, hold on. There is it is going to be a new beginning, a new start for you, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you guys need to cut yourself free because you notice on both sides, it's like two swords here, and it's like right here on each side of you. So I feel like you guys need to cut yourself free. It was just 444. You guys need to cut yourself free from things. You guys need to allow this karmic justice will to come in and sweep everything clear for you. That means tower moments, is what I'm hearing. That means tower moments for endings to change, for the world to come in and shed you more light, is what I'm hearing. The universe card is the world card, but it's also the universe. A lot of us manifest to the universe, the gods and goddesses. Not everybody goes straightly to God, creator of earth, creator of all. So it's also got the sun and the moon here as well that I'm seeing in these cards. I mean, it is not really a sun and a moon, but I'm seeing a sun and moon in this card. So it's like you guys are balancing out your spiritual path. Not just your love path, not just your work path. You guys are spiritually balancing out, if that makes sense to you guys. You guys are spiritually, your spiritual abilities, everything about you is balancing out. I feel like you guys have been through a lot of spiritual truth, a lot of spiritual knowledge as well. There was also a lot of things you had to fight spiritually and physical, if that makes sense. And to me, it does make sense because there is a lot of things like with telepathy that I've had to fight, a lot of things with reading other people's minds that I've had to fight because I am a mind reader. My telepathy is like very, very strong. That's all mind reading is telepathy. I have the soul to soul telepathy. So this does make sense to me how we're changing and how the world is, or how the universe is coming in and allowing shit to blow up. But you guys got to realize this is for your karmic justice. This is for your karmic good. My throat chakra's been fucked up for like 2 or 3 days, you guys. I've been working through that shit. Don't think ain't shit gonna keep me down. People can come in, knock my ass off balance, but I'm still gonna rise because those people that are coming in and knocking you off balance and we're just wanting to like have that spiritual warfare with you. If you're meant here on a brighter journey, if you're meant here on a brighter level of wavelength, if that makes sense, with your frequencies and your vibrations and your energies changing, because a lot of these are a lot of third eyes haven't been woke, and I don't know how many years, you guys. This is a big influence and a big change on who we are and on where we're going and on where we're in tuning ourselves for, if that makes sense. Because as we spiritually evolve and as we spiritually grow, then this spiritual attunement is coming in to shake things up for you so that way you can really get your vibration on a level that it needs to be at. And there's a lot of things that I'm going through, especially with the world today, the way the world is. There's a lot of things that I'm going through because spiritually I'm needing change. Spiritually, I'm needing to walk free from certain events that are tying me down and hold me back from my truth, from my evolution, from me rising to the top like it's meant for me to do. And I'm not just saying this for me, I'm not boasting myself. All of us are meant to rise, all of us are meant to awake, all of us are meant to come more into our truths, and stand up for ourselves. Quit defending everybody else's way that they think it should be and start standing up for your way, because your way is what your truth is. When we pray, we go within inside of ourselves and we ask God, creator, universe, whomever it is. I don't want to piss anybody off. Me, I believe in the heavenly God, heavenly spirit, the heavenly Lord up there above, the creator of it all, the dark, the evil, the light. That's exactly who I go to, straight to source, straight to God. I bypass everything else and I go straight to source, straight to God. So whenever I'm praying and I'm changing and I'm needing to move forward spiritually, if that makes sense, God's coming in, universe, whomever it is you believe in, is coming. I'm just going to say source. Source is coming in and breaking you free from burden. Source is coming in and allowing that freedom to come in, breaking yourself from the higher descent, is, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't want to say you're breaking free from the higher distinct. I don't want to say that because some of you guys are going to take that the wrong way because it's probably not even the right words that I need to be using for that. But some of you guys are coming in and you're breaking free from those who are harming you, from those who are that are not allowing your growth, that are not allowing you to channel the things in that you need to. There is being a shield put up, you guys. There is unbreakable bonds that are here coming in together to help overrule this darkness, and they are here and they're woke dudes. And I'm just saying, when you come across one of them, you're gonna know, because they're gonna fuck your world up whenever they realize what the fuck they're doing. I'm just saying. Elders are here in vessels, 144 of us, 140, but I don't think there's actually 144,000 yet, because we still have a time period to go through before everything completely, before we're like planet Mars, the ancient war. So planet Mars looks like something come in there and completely burned it up, and it's just red as fuck now. So it looks like that's just leftover. It looks like something just came in and demolished everything and turned everything to ash. And that's what caused the redness, because there wasn't no more trees or nothing. So the sun just burnt Mars up. That's how I feel about it. Now looking within inside of myself, that's how my secrets are coming out within me. So it's like we're going through that ancient war level again, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that the Bible's not right. I'm not saying Revelations is not right. I'm not saying that, because only one creator above. We all have different levels of believing, you guys. But what I am saying is, in Genesis, it says a rebirth of the world. Whenever Noah's Arks happened, it's a rebirth of the world. So there is a rebirth in the world. If you watch the book of Eli, he's going through and they're holding on to the sacred Bible. But what is that Bible? If you bring all these Bibles, all these holy scriptures, and you put them in one big book, that book's gonna be like huge as fuck, dude. I'm just saying. Believing that highest good, believing that highest self, that highest passion within inside of yourself, that compassion for others, that love for others. This world has turned into greed, power, money. We're gonna have to wear face masks, you guys. If you've been watching Facebook for a while, you guys know I predicted this before it even happened. Um, it, there's a lot of things that I predict, and that's why I have a lot of haters. I'm not the only one out here. We're all great in different ways, each and every single one of us. But these haters are what's building us into our moral, if that makes sense. Like you guys said, like I told you guys, I have never, I have quit everything except for this, and I will never quit this, because this is what my soul is pulled to do. This is who I am. I was in Family Dollar the other night, and my telepathy just hardwired, and just like everybody in the store heard me. Like, it's very uncontrollable, and a lot of people don't know how to take me because of the things that I say on a soul level. And that's not my fault. We're healing karmic ties right now. We're healing ancestral lines, and I'm sorry for those who I have. I'm just saying. So the ancestral lines are healing right now. We need to allow ourselves to take effect and take notice to these things, so that way we can change who we are spiritually and grow into that knowledge and that wisdom of God, that wisdom of source, that wisdom and strength of ourselves, if that makes sense. I didn't go to church. I did go to church, but I didn't go to church much as a child. Whenever I was in church, it's like I was always daydreaming. It's like I never paid attention, because I always felt that there were so many holes in the Bible. Nobody told me about the book of Enoch. Nobody taught me, I barely knew about Muslim stuff. Nobody taught me religion. That's one thing that I never learned growing up. And as I'm seeing it today, and whenever in 2000 and okay, so about 2009, probably 2009, I started going back to church. That's whenever I first started taking my kids to church. I really got into the Bible. Like, I was reading a lot of different things in the Bible. I was going through it. I was trying to understand, why do people believe. And me and my husband at the time, he's now my ex-husband, my husband at the time, he said, why do you speak in tongues? Why do you believe that that's okay to speak in tongues? And I looked at him and said, every church, that's the church I grew up in. The church that I grew up in, they were very, very hyper. They spoke in tongues. They got up, they danced, they just moved around. And then if you move around, that's how you're getting your body to energetically move, energetically work. So as I look back, and as I'm more spiritually into the tarot card world or into the mediumship world, because I do have to learn how to protect myself. So I do have to learn a lot of different things to help me evolve and to help me create who I am. And hold on, I got knocked off. Hold on. Let me just recalibrate myself. I'm just saying. All right, anyways. Where was I at? Just hold on, give me a second. Let me drink some Wawa. All right. I don't know where I was at. I just needed to recalibrate. Apparently, speaking in tongues, light language. Okay, so whenever I come into this world in 2017, whenever I come into reading, I've always known that I was a gifted child. Like ever since I can remember, I always known that I was very gifted. Like I'm spirit walker for real. I can feel the motherfuckers just standing in line. Sometimes whenever I'm doing my lives, they just got lines of the motherfuckers out the door. So I always knew that I was a medium. I always knew I could feel spirit. I always predicted things. Like we were going to Utah one time and I was like, Dad, we're going to have a flat. And within 5 minutes later, we had a flat. So I'm more of in predicting right now. I can see far into the future. That does take a lot more energy. I can see past as well. I'm not going to get into all of that right now, but there are, back to speaking in tongues. Back to speaking in tongues, because that's where I was going. Light language. There is a spiritual language that is a tuning fork. Speaking in tongues is actually a frequency, it's a vibration. And whenever you allow yourself to have that much spirit in you and they totally transform you and bring out the power of light language, speaking in tongues, whatever it is that you want to call it, that is a frequency tuning point. That is a frequency tuning fork. That is what helps balance you out. And you don't necessarily have to. And light language is also ancient languages, you guys. So different people who speak different tongues, different churches, different people, different spiritual leaders that are speaking into this light language. But you guys need to make sure that as you're getting spiritually attuned to these light languages and to these light leader frequencies, you're needing to make sure that you're feeling their vibration before. Are they under your vibration is the first thing you need to find out. Are they under your vibration? Because if they're under your vibration, that's okay. But if they're above your if they're under your vibration and they're speaking light language and you're trying to learn from them, and you can feel through the frequency of voice. This can happen through the frequency of voice. If somebody is at a lower vibration than you, I don't recommend necessarily listening to their light languages, because that means that you are a more powerful soul, or you are a more powerful leader than them, and you have your different things to learn, if that makes sense. A lot of us are sitting here searching everything. Oh my God, I got to learn everything. I got to go listen to this language. I got to go to listen to that. I got to get tuned. I got to get my chakras balanced out. You guys need to worry about your chakras and stuff whenever it's time to worry about your chakras. And whenever that's time, the universe is going to step in. Your angels and God, they're going to step in. They're going to say, look, it's time for you to chill out. It's time for you to purge all this negative energy. It's time for you to remove emotional baggage. It's time for you to lay that burden down, because we are spiritual sane, if that makes sense. I hear coherent. I hear it coherent, not incoherent, but coherent to the spiritual knowledge, to the spiritual realms. So as we're waking up and as we're speaking more into our frequencies, more into our freedoms, is what I'm hearing. Because it doesn't have to be I can speak light language to you all day long. I'm just saying, I could tell them to come in and speak light language to you all day long. But I do not, because I have haters for one, and I have enough bullshit to deal with. For a second, you can get attuned by frequency and sound of voice. So you don't necessarily have to come in. You just have to learn how to move that energy with your voice. I watch a reader every day. I know she can speak light language. I know she can, but she does not do it. And I'm sure she'll come across me one day and she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But she does not allow herself to speak that light language. She has to move that fear. I have fear of light language as well, because I know whenever my light language comes through, that's whenever things are really going to start blossoming in the world. That's whenever the attacks are going to start happening. That's whenever Marshall's law and all that's going to start changing. The businesses is going to turn to a worldwide business. You guys, we're going to be a worldwide business. The whole world is going to be in debt, so they're going to try to come together to save us. That's how it's going to start. So you guys, we're needing to move forward and allow ourselves to activate what we came here to activate. If it's not happening, then they're going to make it happen, point blank. They're not going to wait around on your bullshit. I'm just saying, my best friend, I haven't talked to him forever. That motherfucker he done got fucked up by the universe. He's still here. Thank God he's still here. He's blessed. He always told me he was blessed. He is blessed. I'm just saying, you guys, whenever you do not, then I know he's a powerful leader. I feel his energy all the time. Every time I'm around him, 144 pops up. So I know he is of that highest vibration. I know he is of that leader clan. And you guys, if you do not allow yourself to transform, God is going to come in and fuck you up. God comes in and fucks me up all the time because I do not allow myself to fulfill my spiritual duty the way I need to. I do not allow myself because I'm very scared of spirit sometimes, you guys, because we got demons out here, and you guys, demons ain't shit to play with. Ain't shit to play with. There is mediums out here that spirit can actually take over your body. That is possession. So you guys, mediumship ain't shit to play with. All these fucking little random spells, that shit ain't shit to play with. Y'all need to quit, because you never know. You may be fighting with a demon, but you never know how strong that other person's demons are. The ones who are here on this special route, the ones who are here on that special treatment, is what I'm hearing. They brought everything with them. They brought clans and clans and clans of shit with them. So don't think as they evolve, they're not going to get stronger. I'm just saying, we are all truth. We are all Ace of Swords. Every single one of us has truth and clarity within inside of us. Doesn't matter your soul age. Doesn't matter who you are spiritually, because you know what matters? We are all one. Each and every single one of us. Bob Marley, one love. That's all we are. When the hippies were here, that's all they cared about. But no, everybody thought they was crazy because they were teenagers, dudes. They were waking up. They were realizing the stars are trying to tell us something. It's time for us to take action. That's whenever them indigo babies were born. Boom, 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 boom. Them indigos baby was born. There's a time periods, different time periods when my certain soul was born. Those of my tribe was born. And there's not, it's like this big of a gap. I'm just saying, like 3 years in each decade. I'm just saying. And now our children from that lineage are being born. That is these baby booms. These are these 144,000 that we've been waiting for to just magically appear in the fucking sky. Yeah, we're going to get Raphael up there blowing his horn up in the sky. He going to show him in the clouds, but physically he's not going to see that. So physically, something needs to be here to show humanity that does not believe in spirit, does not believe in all this bullshit, that our souls are reincarnated, dudes. That's who we are. We come here as lessons. We come here to learn our lessons. We come here to grow from them, and we come to evolve from them and help teach our children, these children that are going out there doing whatever it is the fuck they want to do. I got a 16-year-old myself, dudes, and I don't know, he has to learn his own lessons. These children right here, that is our future. Look at what the fuck they're doing. Is that what we really want for our kids? Who's going to stand up and say it first? I need to cry about it because, I love kids. I was never having kids, but I ended up with 3 beautiful babies. And now I got 2 beautiful grandbabies from them. So who is going to stand up for our children? When is our children's lives going to matter instead of all this Black Lives Matter, all this White Lives Matter, all lives matter? When is the children's lives going to matter? That is our future. That is our protection. That's what's going to help save us. if we can wake the fuck up and realize what we're here for, dudes. And I have been crying all fucking day. It has been like an emotional roller coaster for me because you guys don't understand how hard it's been since 2016 since I woke up. People do not understand what I've been through. But yet they want to come in and judge. It's not my place to judge nobody else's. That's their own place. That's between them and their higher self, their highest good, their highest love. But so much shit has changed in the world, you guys. And I know I'm here to help. And I don't even know where to start. My kids are ignored, you guys. My kids are just sensitive as me. They got issues just like me. And I'm here to help them change. My youngest says shit to me all the time, like, I'm glad you've learned that. But are you going to stand up and start sharing it with people? Are you going to move out of that scaredness? Are you going to learn astrology? Are you going to help teach these lower children about how we move with the planets and how everything is one and how everything is coming into change? And I haven't broke down like this in a very long time, you guys. I just know a big, huge shift is fixing to fucking happen. They're about to blow shit up, you guys. And we have to stand true to our children. We have to share love. We have to help them move forward. I see the destruction coming, you guys. I see it. Every day I go outside. Even before the pandemic, the trees was hollering at me, plants. They all have telepathy. We're all connected. You can hear everything if you just shut the fuck up and listen, you guys. All you have to do is shut the fuck up and listen. You can hear everything. You can allow everything to be shown to you while we are here. You just have to allow yourself to do that. And it's hard, you guys. And sorry I had a breakdown on my life, but shit happens. Shit happens. And the shit that our children are seeing today is not what this earth was built for. This earth was built for freedom, love, live off the land. Go trade stuff. I watched 3%. It's actually a Spanish movie, but it had the English narrative on it. It's called 3%. It's really good. Only 3% of the world get to go to the fantasy land where all the smart people are. I was watching something else. What's the name of that show? I don't even remember. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, this is on Netflix, you guys. I don't even know what the name of it was. But they have these little drones. Y'all know how we got drones? They got these little drones that's assigned to everybody in the city. The people who live in that city have to have these drones. You cannot enter the city without the drones. Can't happen. You guys, our world is about to shift. Our world is about to change. It's time for you to stand the fuck up and be the leader that you are, dude. I'm just saying, I'm only one person. I'm only one person. There is millions of y'all out here. It's time for y'all to stand the fuck up and change. It's time for y'all to stand the fuck up and come more into your union within yourself. We are all our own twin flames. Why are y'all out here looking for your twin flames? Yes, you have a divine spiritual counterpart. Yes. That does not mean that they're in physical. You are your own twin flame. You are going to mirror everything that you need to change about yourself. Once you get that fixed, then that's when the divine counterpart can step in. That's whenever they can step up to the plate and know that, yeah, you're ready. It's time. But you guys got to move your asses on fixing yourselves. If you know that you're here on the divine counterpart mission, if you know within your soul there's a other spiritual being to you that is here lost in this fucking world somewhere, just know that they're fixing their self as you fix you. So whenever you bring your own twin together with inside of yourself and you fix yourself and you learn how to control all these abilities that are coming out, you guys, y'all just don't know. Some of these abilities are very fucking hard to control. There's so many ancestral wounds we're healing, so many things that we're waking up with inside of us that has to be healed. So as we're doing that, and as we're moving up in dimension, and as we're moving up into these timelines, that is activating what we need to do to heal. And as you do that, and as you let go of it, and as you remove yourself from it, then these abilities become stronger within inside of you. So, you guys, I know shit's tough right now. I know everything's falling apart. The pandemic's here. Kids are going back to school. It's just going to get worse. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But you guys got to surrender. You got to release yourself completely to God, universe, source, whoever it is that you believe in. You got to totally release yourself. Bring him into you. Bring her into you. Bring source into you, so that way you can carry out your mission and move forward in your life, and you can love life again. You guys, I struggle with loving life almost every day. Every day I struggle with that, and people don't know that, because I hide it really damn good sometimes I just can't take no more, and I pretend I love life because I don't understand why I'm here. My youngest son doesn't understand why he's here, why God would put him here, and all this destruction that has happened. What my son doesn't understand is our souls were part of that destruction, part of the reason why Atlanteans, your reptilian and draconian lineage, we fucked some shit up, and there is some deep karmic healing there that needs to be healed. I am so reptilian, energy vamp. Yes, I suck it all away. But you guys, I'm very highly sensitive too. So yeah, that sucked me all away too. We're all energy vampires, just on different levels. Remember, we are our truths. We are here to save our children, dudes. And that's what it's about. I love my kids. Got 3 beautiful kids. And my brats might be one might be terrorizing the city right now. I'm just saying. But I do have beautiful kids, and I teach them every day. I tell them, no, that's not the way that it should be. No, you need to listen. And if they don't listen with my mouth, I open up that soul to soul telepathy, and that mind to mind telepathy. And I do not allow them to cut me off, because they can't. If I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. Ask a lot of my friends. You cannot block me out. Can't. It's just not happening. So, you guys, remember, we are here to prepare our children for what's to come. They got to, and I know a lot of us want to protect our children. You guys, I was never having children. I have 3 beautiful kids. I would not change my kids for nothing in the world. But whenever I was 16, 15, 16, I was never having children. I just never, I don't think I ever had a child in my past. I think I did one time in one past life I had children. Maybe more, but I know of one that I had children. So, babies are, I'm very, very, I have very, very fearful of babies. But where am I going with this? If we don't change our children, and it only has to start with one, If we don't get our children to see and quit trying to save them and protect them from everything. I remember what I was going to say. I always said, as my children were growing up, oh no, they're going to, whenever they're going to hit that door, they're going to bust that motherfucker wide open, and they're going to know exactly what the hell they're walking into. And they do. Each and every one of them, they know exactly what the fuck's out there. And my youngest is 16. Different lessons, different people, you guys. I didn't shelter my children. I know a lot of sheltered children. A lot of children that I know can't even go outside. And what do you think that's going to happen? You're not getting that bacteria from the dirt and shit? What are they going to do? Have these white houses that everything's sterilized, so that way you can turn the UV light on and see if any bacteria is on the wall? That's what I see them having. But I might be 30 years down the road. Maybe 30. So what are we going to do about this? How are we going to take the next steps into changing and saving our children and allowing them to know, yes, the government's fucked up. It's just going to get worse. Me, I'm just like, fuck the government. flip them off. I don't care. If they get in trouble, if I get fined, fuck it, so be it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I go make a new YouTube channel. They're gonna be hunting us down anyways. The ones. What do you think happens in the 50s and 60s? They're gonna be hunting us down because some of us can remote view into their sectors. We can see them, and they know that, or they just not let it go and just be like, "Yeah, let it be known." Let it be known that we have the power to control you guys, because mind control is real too, you guys. I don't have to fight off fucking mind control. That's just real as fuck too. And you don't have to have brown eyes to be able to mind control. That is reptilian draconian lineage. That is the Atlantean lineage. That comes from reptilians. That is mind control. Spiders. They draw their things in mind control. Insects. Higher vibrational beings. Higher vibrational insects. The higher vibrational insects, they suck blood and they eat pollen. Just saying, dudes. They just eat little crumbs or they suck blood. That's what insects are. So, you guys, our world is changing. Aliens have been here for how long now? How long has the world been talking about aliens? But that was just to help deprogram us so that way, whenever we did wake the fuck up like we are today, people won't completely think we're crazy. Even though everybody already thinks I'm crazy. It's okay. It's okay, because whenever I busted wide open, whenever I woke the fuck up, I was like, RH negative blood is alien blood. I'm just saying. Everybody's like, you just need to go to the mental hospital. I was like, I will prove my theory. So, 36 minutes exactly, you guys. 9, a completion. Let's start. Let's start this. Let's start over is what I hear. Let's start over. Let's change the earth together. Let's help the children together. Let's come in, balance the force fields out, balance the energy fields out, quit allowing blocks in. Let's break down the barriers, because that's what we're here for. We're here to save our children. We're here to help teach them and to help them learn that we are love. We come in peace. No matter what your lineage is, no matter how dark your soul is. You want to see my demons? Y'all really want my demons to come out and fight? I keep them motherfuckers locked away because I know what happens. I know the repercussions of against free will shit. I've been through it. I've done dark magic since I've been awoke. That was the first thing I dove right on into, was that fucking magic. First thing. My first reading to somebody, I was fighting magic. That's whatever I dove into was the magic. It wasn't the tarot cards. People, it was me. I didn't even have tarot cards till a year after I was done reading. I'm completely intuition. I don't need these fucking cards. Why I need these cards for? Go look up Brandy Michelle Brooks. Go ask people about me. I didn't have cards. I am a medium. I don't need cards. Cards are my tools to help me clarify. Nobody needs tools. Nobody. Because we're all gifted souls. Each and every single one of us comes here with gifts. Each and every single one of us. I hear, but it says in the Bible that mediums are devil worshippers. Do you think that's true? What about the Indians that have spirit walkers and shit? Spirit walkers. I mean, when they're out, dancing around the fire, what do you think they're doing? What about the rain dance? How'd they make it rain? I'm not a bad person because I'm a medium. I'm not a bad person because I read tarot cards. Because the only thing that matters in the end is that I do a successful mission in my life and help teach these children love and peace, so maybe one of them will grow into a more spiritual person and help change like I did. Would be called the cause. 3%'s got a whole team on there called the cause, even though all of them died or whatever. But we'd be the cause. I'm just saying, the cause for our children, cause of kids, something. But we've got to come in and really start moving to a different vibrational beat, you guys. I've been talking about how we got to let go of the lower vibrations. Number 1, lower vibration, hate. Number 2, greed. Number 3, power. That's not who we are today. Maybe in our past, as we was growing the world, just as tests, kind of like we're all lab rats. But now it's time like, oh shit's got out of hand, so what do we do? Yeah, we need to teach our children that love is what matters. Not what somebody else is wearing. Just because they're wearing lower clothes than you does not make a fuck. You guys, I was so afraid for people to come to my house because it needs work. Like I'm just saying. And I have realized, look, at least I ain't out in the rain at night. At least my kids got somewhere to lay their heads. But why does I call it my box? I feel like I'm locked up in a box here. But why does it even matter? Why? Why do you need these things for? A lot of people just get in their car and go travel and speak about what the wisdom and knowledge that they're guided to speak about. They're guided to help you change with. So you guys, y'all need to step more into it, dudes. Quit wasting time. Time clock is ticking. Divine ain't got no time. Yeah, they do. It's just not the same as ours. Time's not an illusion. We are an illusion because we're not allowing ourselves to wake up and see our real creation of ourselves. We're not allowing ourselves to wake up and see how powerful we really are, what we can do to be changed, how we can cause change to happen. It ain't about money. It ain't about any of that. What it's about helping the children grow, helping them see that they can have peace within inside themselves. They can bring peace. They can light somebody else's day up just by saying hi or smiling at them. You never know what you're doing whenever you're looking at another person's eyes. You never know. Guys, it's time. That's my reading. Your cards came out with the 3 cards, you guys. These was your cards. The Wheel of Fortune, the Universe, which is the world card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Your brand new starts here, dudes. Y'all have the decision. It's now or never. Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. Spiritually grow, spiritually evolve. Bring love back into the matter of things. All right, you guys. I love you. Peace out, and I will see you guys later.